Hey guys, it's Paul. Today, I'm going to be bringing you a figure that I'm sure every Mythic Legions collector has 5 or 6 of, because this guy was made to build an army with. This guy is the Deluxe Dark Templar Legion Builder. Now this guy is pure evil personified, and it shows. He's all dressed in black with the white cross on the front. He is like the anti-Templar Knight, which, let me tell you, is an awesome figure. The Knights Templar figure that they put out in the early waves is just absolutely one of the coolest figures ever. I know at a point he was the highest selling figure from the Mythic Legions, and this is just totally one of my favorite figures. I use him a lot in the photos. He's just awesome. And this is his counterpart, the evil Dark Templar Knight. I just love the pieces that they went with this guy. They really have some evil looking things about this figure, with the little side pieces of the waist part that look like bat wings. This guy is awesome. And like I said, this guy came out in the Deluxe Legion Builder 1 wave, and they specifically released him for building legions and also for people that want to customize figures. And this guy is great. He's like a blank canvas. I mean, just as a figure as he is, he's still beautiful. But if you like to custom paint or, add 3D printed pieces and make your own type figures, this is the figure for you. Because again, they keep these guys a little bit less in the price, so they're the lower, I hate to say lower cost figures, but they're made specifically with the fans in mind, so you can buy a bunch of these guys and it doesn't break the bank. So again, much love to the 4 Horsemen, because they love the fans and they treat us good. And when they release figures like this is like a thank you to the fans. I picked up several of these guys because when I first saw them, I immediately was like, oh, this is a great figure to do something with. And then in the meantime, I came up with something I really want to do. So I ended up buying a couple of them because I want to do something which I'll share with you at the table, and you could see the custom job going on. I'm going to add that into this video. But when I had to get these guys, man, because, the cool thing about like these specifically is that they're made to be played with. And to me, I play with them by doing custom figures because I like to do that. It gives me a chance to be creative and let my imagination have a little fun. And when you're an adult, that is playing with the toys. So when I work on these things and I add custom parts and I do painting and stuff, that fulfills an artistic place that I need fulfilled. So these guys are awesome. And that's one of the things that I love about these toys, messing with them, customizing, having fun. It really is a beautiful thing to have in your life. And I'm sure if you're watching the videos, maybe you collect toys and you know exactly what I'm talking about. But these guys, awesome figure. I love it. I can't wait to get this guy open. I can't wait to show you guys at the table what I'm going to do with them and everything. So why don't we take this guy over to the table, and I'll open him up. I'll give you a quick look, and we'll do a little customizing, and then we'll do some pictures as always and have a little fun. So let's go. Right out of the box, this guy is an imposing figure. I love everything they did with him. The choices they made in the helmet. Again, these pieces can come out, and then you could replace them with horns or antlers. This helmet, would look great on any of the knights or any of the other figures. It's like a blank canvas ready to be painted. You know, he's got real nice articulation that all Mythic Legions figures have. It's about the same as all the figures. This is what they refer to as a 1.0 body type. He also comes with this nice shield, a sword with a scabbard and a little clip to hook on a belt, a nice pole arm, and of course he comes with a set of pauldrons. Let's put those pauldrons on him. The pauldrons look fantastic. It's, again, a beautiful addition to the overall figure. He really looks nice with or without the pauldrons. I think what we're going to do is take a couple pictures of him just like this, and then we'll come back and do another segment where we're going to show off the customizing. Those pictures were so much fun. This guy is such a posable figure and looks so good. I really enjoyed taking those pictures of him. I have 3 of these figures because one has to remain just like this because he is a beautiful figure. So I am going to forever have one that remains just like this. But we're going to do a little bit with a custom on this particular one. And what I have in mind is I have this here hooded head, and I am going to take this vampire head out of the hood, and I'm going to paint this hood black. We are going to do a little bit of a custom paint to this guy's black cloth, which is actually plastic, but the cross, the white cross, we're going to remove that, and we're going to do a little bit of custom painting on his armor, and then we're going to paint the hood to match, and I might even see about dropping a skeleton head in the hood, because I want to have one of these figures as a black hooded just incarnation of pure evil. And so this is going to be fun. First, let's remove this head from the hood. So I took the hooded head and I submerged it in some near boiling water for a few minutes, and that softened it up enough that I was able to take a screwdriver and pry around the edge, and I popped the head out. You can see in there, that's a little bit of the glue residue that's used to glue the head in. Some have more glue than others, but there's what the head looks like popped out of the hood. So I wanted to put a skeleton head in the hood, and the first thing you realize is it doesn't quite fit the right way, the way it's squared off on the inside. I think you can see that. So I had to take a skelly head, and you can see I filed the back sides down on a belt sander so it would fit in there, and it does. And check this out. I've created a beautiful Skeletor head right here. I'm like, oh, damn. I need to make a Skeletor now because look how damn cool that looks. So I don't know if this guy is going to end up looking Skeletorish or not when I'm done. But anyway, that's the look I was going for with the skull in the hood. And now we're going to paint the hood, and we're going to paint his cloak all black. So we're going to take a little bit of crazy glue and we're going to put it on the back of this here head. And we're going to stick that head in the hood. That should set it where I want it to be and keep it there. So I'll make sure it's in the right spot. Push it back real good. So let's put this guy together and see how he looks. We're going to put his loin on. His waistcloth just fits right on. And then his torso snaps in like that. And there he is with his freshly painted black outfit. And we're going to pop the head on. And here we are. We have a hooded skeleton. Definitely going to use the pauldrons on him to size up the shoulders. So let's throw them on. And here we have the custom figure. This guy is exactly how I'd hoped he would look. I liked it so much, I made 2 of them. Because I've kind of wanted a pair of these guys. So we're going to throw some pauldrons on this guy. You can see in the comparison of the 2 next to each other how much the pauldrons actually add to the figure when it has the hood on. So the hooded figure lacks something without the cape. So I figured I need to give him a cape. So here's a look at him with a cape on. Now you can see he looks a lot better with the cape. The cape really makes it look a lot better. That adds that element. And now I'm going to show you how to do a very, very simple cape. I found a piece of material that was a helmet bag that I no longer needed. And I cut a rectangle as haphazardly as you can possibly cut a rectangle. Now I'm going to pop his head off. I'm going to pop these pauldrons off. The Mythic Legions, the way that the 4 horsemen is always, the way the 4 horsemen have done capes is always awesome. So here's all I'm going to do. I'm going to make 3 cuts in this thing. Just there. I'm going to make one over here on this side by the corner. And I'm going to snip over here by this corner. Now, I'm going to take this piece of material. I'm going to put his head through the middle, right? And then I'm going to take this one, I'm going to pull it around front, and I'm going to stick the head peg there. And then I'm going to pull this one around front and do the same with that. So now I have a type of cape. Now I'm going to go around to the back of this thing, and I'm going to just kind of pull a little bit. I'm going to feel around here to find that big slot, and then on either side, just above, I'm going to make a couple little cuts in this thing. There we go. See those little tiny cuts? Now I'm going to take this thing, this pauldron peg, I'm going to stick it through the cut that I just made. See it in there? I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm going to stick that peg through, and I'm just going to clamp that right in his back, right through the hole. Now I'm going to do the same to the other side. So let's see. I might have cut these a little farther than that one. So this cape might be a little more forward, whereas that one is a little back. Let's see. Now we're going to stick that in the hole in the back. See that there? Trying to show you. So I'm just going to peg that in there. Make sure that's all there. I'm going to pull that around front a little bit. I'm going to stick the head back on. Boom. Look at that. A nice, easy, simple cape that fast. And there we have 2 capes around, and then you can just, if you want, you can, tuck this in there and make it look all pretty in the back if you want. And of course you can move those slots around, the further you move them, the more it's going to fold over his arm. So there we go. There's the finished 2 capes. There's a tutorial on a simple cape for your Mythic Legions. Now let's get to the pictures. So there he was, man. What did you think? Did you like him? Let me know in the comments. You know, I've seen a lot of people do some wicked cool things with this figure. So that I actually was inspired by someone that I saw post pictures in the Cabal. And when I saw that, I just was like, wow, I need to get some of these guys. I need to put some black hoods on them. And I wanted the skeleton faces in them. Although I think of them not really as skeletons, but anyway, this is the fun of Mythic Legions. Because when you get these figures and you start working with your own imagination of what you want to see, you can create some really cool things. And again, thank you to all the people that post in the Cabal and share all their custom pieces. And that's why I like to share them with you, because again, when you can inspire someone else, man, that feels great. That's awesome. It makes me happy. And, you know, it really does create a great atmosphere within this whole toy community of a kind of a friendship that most other communities don't even get anywhere near. And, you know, when we say Cabal above all, man, it comes from the heart, man, because there's so many good people. And thank you all. Thank all you guys for watching my videos. Thank you for liking my videos and subscribing to the page. We're getting close to the 1,000 mark number. I'm really excited about that, and I can't thank you all enough. It's so fun for me to come on and share this with you guys. I love to see your responses. I love to hear your comments. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I hope everyone has a really cool time with these new Cosmic Legions. I'm going to be having some new videos coming out. I'm just waiting to get my hands on them. Believe me, we're going to be doing a lot of fun things. So we'll see you next time on Toys in Motion. Hey guys, it's Paul. Today I'm bringing you another figure from Mythic Legion's 4 Horsemen. And they killed it on this figure, literally, figuratively, and wait till you see, you'll believe me when I say I have no idea what I'm fucking talking about.